In the ancient lands of India, where dreams often reached beyond the skies, a new ambition was born in 2008, to touch the moon. This ambition had a name, Chandrayaan, meaning mooncraft in Sanskrit. It wasn't just about rockets and landings, it was about daring to dream big, about pushing the boundaries of human ingenuity. It was about India, a nation with a history steeped in science and exploration, writing its own chapter in the stars. This is the story of Chandrayaan, of dreams that refused to be grounded, of failures that fueled greater ambitions, and of a nation's unwavering spirit to reach for the cosmos. It's a story that resonates with the very essence of what it means to be human, to explore, to discover, and to leave our mark on the universe. So join me as we journey to the moon, as we relive the triumphs and the heartbreaks, and witness the unfolding of India's lunar odyssey. October 22, 2008. A date etched in the memory of every Indian. A modest PSLV rocket, a workhorse of India's space program, roared into the skies carrying Chandrayaan-1, India's first mission to the moon. It carried not just instruments, but the hopes of 1 billion souls, all looking up at the sky with anticipation and pride. As the rocket ascended, leaving a trail of fire and smoke, it felt like the entire nation was rising with it. This wasn't just a mission, it was a statement that India, a nation still finding its footing on the global stage, was ready to take on the cosmos. Chandrayaan-1, a symbol of India's scientific prowess, orbited the moon for almost a year, its instruments diligently mapping the lunar surface, peering into craters, and analyzing the thin, ethereal lunar atmosphere. Every byte of data beamed back to Earth was a victory, a testament to the dedication and brilliance of India's scientists and engineers. But Chandrayaan-1 wasn't just about fulfilling a mission. It was about making a discovery, one that would change our understanding of the moon forever. As it orbited silently above the moon's gray deserts, its instruments picked up something extraordinary, a faint signature, a whisper of a presence that had remained hidden for millennia. Water. India had found water on the moon. The discovery sent ripples of excitement through the scientific community. It wasn't just about finding a vital resource, it was about unlocking the moon's secrets, about understanding its past and its potential for the future. It was about realizing that the moon, once thought to be a barren, desolate world, might actually hold the key to sustaining life beyond Earth. Imagine the thrill, the sense of accomplishment that must have coursed through the halls of ISRO, the Indian Space Research Organization, as the data poured in, confirming their suspicions. They had done it. They had not only reached the moon, but they had also unearthed one of its most closely guarded secrets. The discovery of water on the moon wasn't just a scientific breakthrough, it was a moment of national pride, a moment that brought 1 billion hearts together in a shared sense of achievement. It was a moment that said, yes, we can. We can dream big, and we can achieve the impossible. But India's story with the moon was far from over. In fact, it was just the beginning. Chandrayaan-1, with its groundbreaking discovery, had laid the foundation for a more ambitious dream, a dream to not just orbit the moon but to land on it, to touch its surface, to leave an indelible mark of human ingenuity on its ancient face. The success of Chandrayaan-1 had ignited a spark that would soon grow into a raging fire of ambition, propelling India towards its next lunar adventure, an adventure that would test its limits, challenge its resolve, and ultimately showcase its indomitable spirit. 4 years after Chandrayaan-1's triumphant return, India embarked on an even bolder mission, Chandrayaan-2. This time, the goal was not just to orbit, but to land a rover near the moon's enigmatic South Pole, a region shrouded in perpetual shadow, believed to hold vast reserves of water ice. July 22, 2019. The Satish Dhawan Space Center, India's gateway to the cosmos, buzzed with nervous energy. The mighty GSLV Mankay-3 rocket, India's most powerful launch vehicle, stood bathed in the golden glow of the setting sun, ready to carry Chandrayaan-2 and the dreams of a nation on its shoulders. As the countdown reached 0, the engines ignited, unleashing a torrent of fire and thunder that shook the very ground beneath our feet. The rocket, a symbol of India's technological prowess, soared into the sky, carrying with it the hopes and aspirations of 1 billion people. Chandrayaan-2 was more than just a mission. It was a statement of intent, a declaration that India was no longer content with being a mere spectator in the space race. It was ready to take its place among the stars, to push the boundaries of human exploration, and to inspire generations to come. After weeks of meticulous maneuvering, the Vikram lander, named after Vikram Sarabhai, the father of India's space program, separated from the orbiter and began its descent towards the lunar surface. The world watched with bated breath as Vikram inched closer to its destination, each successful maneuver greeted with cheers and applause from the control room. The landing was a tense affair, a delicate dance between gravity and technology. Every second felt like an eternity as Vikram navigated the final stages of its descent, its engines firing, its sensors scanning the lunar surface for the perfect landing spot. Then, just 2 kilometers above the surface, disaster struck. Communication with Vikram was lost. The data screens in the control room, once alive with telemetry, went blank. The heartbeat sound, which had been steadily pulsing, indicating Vikram's well-being, fell silent. A hush fell over the control room, the silence deafening. The dream, for a moment, seemed to hang by a thread, the weight of 1 billion expectations threatening to pull it down. The world watched, hearts sinking, as the reality of the situation sunk in. Vikram had crashed. The disappointment was palpable, the sense of loss profound. Years of hard work, of sleepless nights, of unwavering dedication had seemingly come to naught. The world mourned with India, sharing in its grief, offering words of comfort and encouragement. But even in the face of such a heartbreaking setback, the spirit of Chandrayaan 2 lived on. The orbiter, still circling the moon, continued to send back valuable data, its instruments diligently mapping the lunar surface, its legacy secure as a testament to India's unwavering pursuit of scientific knowledge. Chapter 3. The Dream Lives On. The loss of Vikram was a blow, but it wasn't a knockout punch. India, a nation known for its resilience, its ability to rise from the ashes, refused to be deterred. The dream of landing on the moon, once ignited, could not be so easily extinguished. 4 years later, on a bright July afternoon in 2023, Chandrayaan 3, a symbol of India's unwavering resolve, soared into the skies, carrying with it the lessons learned from the past and the hopes of a nation. This time, India came prepared, stronger lander legs, smarter brains inside, backup plans for every step. The destination was still the South Pole, still the unknown. The world watched with anticipation as Chandrayaan 3 embarked on its lunar journey. Each successful maneuver, each critical milestone, a testament to India's growing prowess in space exploration. The mission was no longer just about proving a point, it was about pushing the boundaries of human knowledge, about unraveling the mysteries of the moon, and about inspiring future generations to reach for the stars. August 23, 2023. A date forever etched in the annals of history. As the Vikram lander, bearing the legacy of its namesake and the dreams of a nation, began its final descent towards the lunar South Pole, the world held its breath. The tension in the control room was palpable, the silence broken only by the steady stream of data flowing in from Vikram. Each byte a testament to the tireless efforts of the countless scientists and engineers who had poured their heart and soul into this mission. Then, the moment everyone had been waiting for. The words that echoed through the control room, through the streets of India, and across the globe. Landing successful. Cheers erupted, tears flowed freely, and hugs were exchanged as the enormity of the achievement sunk in. India had done it. It had landed on the moon. For the first time ever, a spacecraft had softly touched down on the moon's South Pole, a region of immense scientific interest believed to hold the key to understanding the early solar system and the potential for future lunar exploration. The Pragyan rover, its name meaning wisdom in Sanskrit, rolled out from the Vikram lander, leaving the first ever Indian tracks on the lunar surface, marking the beginning of a new chapter in India's spacefaring journey. The success of Chandrayaan 3 was more than just a technological triumph. It was a testament to the human spirit, to our innate desire to explore, to discover, and to push the boundaries of what's possible. It was a message to the world that India, a nation with a rich history of scientific inquiry and innovation, was ready to take its rightful place among the stars. In the freezing lunar night, after their duty was done, Vikram and Pragyan slept forever. But they left behind more than footprints. They left proof that dreams can fall and still rise higher. That ambition, powered by perseverance, can reach even the farthest shores of the unknown. Chandrayaan, India's lunar odyssey, is a testament to the power of human ingenuity, the unwavering spirit of exploration, and the audacity to dream big. It's a story that resonates with every dreamer, every striver, every soul that dares to reach for the stars. This is not the end, this is just the beginning. The moon has new footprints now, and they are Indian.